Doing well. Life is good.
Good.
Hot?
No.
Hot?
Never.
What do you think so far of what you've seen from the offense? And actually, take that back. What do you see from the quarterbacks? What do you think there?
I think they're playing well. I think our guys are doing a good job. They understand the system. We're moving the football, and life is good.
How close is this battle in your eyes?
Oh, shoot, that's a Coach Gundy question all the way. Yeah.
What have you seen from Talon Shetron this year? I'm working on a story on him. What have you seen in his development this offseason? I know he was on the 2 deep.
Yeah, he's a good player. He just, is one of those guys that's been snake bit a little bit. And, he had the shoulder, he's had a foot. And so there's some things that have held him back that he can't control. But when he's in there, he's playing his butt off. And I love his enthusiasm and everything he's doing. And we'll see where it takes us.
I looked at when I saw the 2 deep today. It looked like a pretty loaded receiving room. As a guy who obviously has a lot of expertise there, what are your overall thoughts on those guys?
Until we actually get there and start playing, it's hard for me to say. Am I enthusiastic about getting the season started? Heck yeah. I think those guys are good. I think there's some players in there that we haven't seen yet as fans and coaches. Actually, we see them in here, but the fans haven't seen them, and our competitors haven't seen them, and we think they're pretty talented. But until that actually gets out there and gets going, it's hard to say. But I do think it's one of the better groups that I've had.
What kind of addition is Stribling been to the receiver?
He's fantastic. He's doing a great job, and just a wonderful kid and professional. He works every day and is very, very coachable.
Is he a good red zone target? Because it seems like that's what he did a lot of.
He's a good everywhere target.
Yeah.
So seriously, I'm not trying to skirt that one at all. The kid can play.
Kasey, these past several years, OSU's been really good in these non-conference games to start the season. What goes into that?
I think it's repetition. It's a lot like the bowl game. Now I know we didn't play very well in the bowl game last year, but for us, it's repetition. It's taking the same script, the same sheets, and just running it over and over and over, and not trying to reinvent the wheel over the summer. The guys go out there, they do their thing over the summer, and they get really the same kind of practice almost that they do during a fall camp. So there is a lot of carryover between what we do over the summer and what we do in fall camp, and I think that really helps us in the first 3 games.
Kind of like you talked about with the receiver room, you don't know until you really get out there. Is that kind of like how the new run game's going? You can't really know until you get out there, or do you have an idea of how it's going to maybe work in games?
Well, I'd love to say we're going to be a rolling ball of butcher knives, but again, until we get there, I don't know. I think we're better than what we were. I sure as hell hope so.
Is that a little nervous maybe that you don't know what you can expect?
I'm not nervous. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to going out there and seeing what we do, and how our backs respond and how the offensive line responds to a year that was subpar rushing the football.
How excited are you? How excited are you to have the tight end position back?
I love it. It makes us much more multiple. We don't have to rely on the passing game nearly as much as what we've had to. We've got some guys that can block and run. Block for the run game and then also go out and catch some balls. So it's just a different element, weapon. I'm excited about it. It's been a long time really since we've used the tight end in this system. And I've been in it going on 13 years now, and we flirted with it at times with Jarwin and stuff, but never really got into it. We're moving more that direction, and things have been good, but we'll see. I know we still like to play fast.
So what's the biggest advantage that having tight ends?
Well, it sets an edge. It creates a length. It creates an extra gap, and that's a big deal. And then when they start to show up with a lot of the run fits and start to get closer to the box, then you have a guy that can actually get over the top and go catch one and exploit that in the play action or the naked game. So it just makes a big difference.
I'd asked Mike earlier today, you guys are going to have, he said you'll have multiple people playing multiple positions just because of so many oars on the depth chart and whatnot. Does it help that you're not in the league that immediately makes you play conference games? I know like some people play right off the rip, but does it help to have 3 non-con games to figure some of those
every
things
year?
out?
No question. It's a big deal for us. And, I remember going back, we played Florida State, I think, to open one year. And even that's a challenge. You get into that and you better be on point. And UCA is a good opponent. They're obviously better this year than what they were last year, so they're going to be all we want. It's a great opening game for us. And it is. It's much better to start off with your non-con, work out some things, and then I think the product's that much better come a month into it.